Uh, Welcome to our audience for all of our fuck ups this evening as we get this off the ground. This is the Adventure or the Society for Adventure and Exploration, um, a Pathfinder live stream. I am what happens when a stack of novels gets struck by lightning. Rory Mikes, your DM for the evening. With me is Ben, Eric, John, Mac, and Marshall. Um,
Hi.
our intrepid adventurers, if I were going to steal a term that I will never use again.
I always like being sued.
Our unwilling victims. How about that?
No, we all signed up for this.
Fair enough.
Unwitting.
Um, Tonight we'll be playing our first session of our first campaign here on the stream. We've all known each other for going on a year now. And we are starting a new adventure in a new world called the Guild. Taking place 1,000 years after a apocalyptic war between angels and demons on the prime material plane. Society has slowly but barely hung on. Generation after generation, thanks to the efforts of the Adventurers Guild. Our characters will be the newest generation of adventurers going out to protect a village against everything that would want to destroy it.
There's no pressure on us, so
No pressure whatsoever.
good. Just everyone that lives there.
Introduction. So, before we jump in, let's just go around real quick and give everyone a chance to say hi and get your name out there. Ben, you're first.
Okay, yeah. Hi, I'm Ben. Go by Rampaging Brick 5. Unfortunately, I'm the first one, so I don't know how best to lead off on the introduction. So
We're just gonna copy you.
yeah, see yeah. So whatever I do is obviously going to be the best one because it's first.
You're right. I should have started with Marshall because he's never at lack of something to say. So go ahead, take it away.
Setting the bar. All right. Wait, for real? Okay, so
Yeah, you're next. Go.
No, we're actually all fucking with you, Marshall.
my name is Marshall.
It's
I graduated college. I'm from Texas. I'm 27. And my favorite color is blue. Don't copy that template. But for real, yeah, really excited to play this Pathfinder 1E game. Don't see a lot of that around. And these are some of my good friends that we've all known each other for a year. And
Introduce the basics of your character.
I thought that came later.
yeah,
We do that later.
we'll get to character stuff in a minute. We got
The gun, Eric.
we got one chomping at the bit. But for now, I'm Marshall, and I guess on Discord would be Marshall T94.
Eric.
Hello, I'm Eric. Wonderful small town of Montreal. I'm a proud Canadian. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to play with everyone. Big fan of Pathfinder. Big fan of D&D. And yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to everything. My favorite color is green. It used to be blue, but I gave up on the color blue. I think green is much nicer. Okay. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to get into this. I don't think there's. Oh yeah, and Montreal's better than Toronto. Anyway, John, how about you?
Hi, I'm John. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Toronto, and Montreal is probably better than Toronto.
Immediate white flag.
And yeah, no, I met Mike during the height of lockdown because I was getting into tabletop games, and he posted an ad for Homebrew World of Fizz, and very graciously invited a newbie in, and now I'm
the elder statesman.
way of doing things. Yeah, it's got me real addicted to the thing.
Mac.
I'm Mac. She, they pronouns. You don't need to know where I live.
Parts unknown.
Or my Discord. But my TikTok is Obtrusive Cheese Wheel, and it's mostly just me posting videos of my cats. So there's that.
They're
I
really
see your
good.
cats more than my own.
My boys are good boys.
Mine aren't.
Yes, I've noticed.
No such thing as a good cat. There's just less bad ones.
The real question is, will we get to see Mouse tonight?
Haha, no, because the basement has a door.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, for a subscription.
For my only cats?
Yeah, or for if you want to have.
All right, didn't know we were jumping into that sort
If
of.
you want to have society premium stream, we'll let Mouse in.
Wasn't that the cat's meow?
All right. I think that's. Did I skip anyone? No. All right. Well then, let's go back to the world. Everything today started 1300 years ago when the gods died. The reasons the gods died were not important, but what is important is that in that moment, the war began between heaven and hell. For 300 years, the forces of good, the forces of evil, and by the end, the forces of everything in between were battling on the prime material plane. Mortals chose a side, mortals died more than anything else. And in the end, the forces of light and good were going to lose. In a last ditch effort to, for once, pay attention to the mortals they had kind of tread on for the last 300 years, the forces of good took the temple of the gods and brought it into the prime material plane, miles up into space, and crashed it into the final battle of the war. They ended the war and, for the most part, ended the world. Here and there were pockets of survivors. And a few years after the end of the war, they were visited by individuals from the Adventurers Guild who had a very simple offer for them. In exchange for a yearly tithe, they would provide a form of protection to these village and assign adventurer parties to the village as a form of protection when you had to leave the zone of protection that they were going to set up, for lack of a better term. Those that accepted, a couple of months later, had someone show up in the village and set up what is called the Angel Stones. It is a stone about yay big that sits on a pedestal in the center of town. It's kind of bonded to the pedestal. You can't just steal it or walk away with it. There's a ceremony involved, and that sets up a protection field around 5 miles around the village that nothing
Sorry.
that means harm can get in. And then every couple of years, a new adventuring party is assigned to these villages, and that's the way it's worked for 1,000 years. As we open today, it's that time of year, or one of the 2 times of year, where a member of the guild comes through, and any of the people in the village who wish to join the Adventurers Guild are given that option. 10-year-old children is kind of the baseline. There are older children, there are every so often younger children, and then depending on your race, elf children go a little bit later, that sort of thing. But It's one of the more free times of year where everyone kind of has a party. Depending on where you're from, being selected to go to the guild is a big honor. Other places, it's just another job. But for the start, we're going to actually flip to the headquarters of the guild, to the Citadel itself, and to Alice Dochis. Docha? Kratzkin.
Yeah.
Alice Docha Kratchen,
Yeah.
who's actually been here for a little bit now. It's morning of your second year at the academy. You're going to be a prefect this year and have 2 first years assigned to you to kind of guide and show the ropes, be a big sister.
Mm-hmm.
How are you starting your day?
Well, I've sort of passed all my initial exams, I think, then, or at least got sort of sorted into a class curriculum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Alice is working on sort of graduating with a focus on alchemy, particularly trying to isolate the potencies of fungi. So probably the first thing that Alice would do upon waking up in the morning is to go down to, say, a sort of basement herbology kind of lab and sort of check up on how the specimens are doing and sort of collect resources for that day's classes and experiments and that sort of thing.
Awesome.
Good.
Um,
I'll also give a brief description of Alice.
yes,
if I
please.
may. So Alice is a rat folk. She's about 3.5 feet tall. Sort of often wearing a sort of adventuring hiking outfit because she often goes out looking for specimens in the nearby area. She's got a sort of satchel bag hanging over her side, which has a lot of her specimens in it, as well as normal sort of bandoliers full of little bits and bobs that alchemists like to have. She's got a little glint in her eye, as if she's. I mean, she's still quite young. She's still only 10 here. She came when she was very young, maybe 8. And I think we might be thinking about pranking one of the professors later with some alchemical glue carefully placed on a stool.
As you're coming out of the lab, there is another rat folk waiting for you.
Okay.
You actually feel your face kind of cure, like not quite like curl up in a sneer, but you know her well. This is Synthalia, and she's actually from your village.
Oh.
And as she sees you, she's like, "Oh, are you down in the basement? You know, you're never going to get anything in the whisker game with that."
I think there's lots of things to get in the basement that could be more beneficial for everyone in the world rather than with that goddamn freaking whisker game.
And that's why your family was mayor and my father is mayor. Keep wasting your time, little one.
I'm not wasting my time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time playing the... No.
Well, I'll be going back home at the end of this year. I learned a skill, not how to plant mushrooms. But you enjoy your time down there in the basement. What do mushrooms grow in again?
Your face.
She kind of gives you a sneer of like, that's the best you got. Oh, you're going to be a prefect this year, huh?
I guess so, yeah. That's what they tell me. What's it to you?
Was it to you? I just feel bad for whoever they assigned to you.
We're gonna have lots of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll enjoy the basement. She says with a sneer, kind of tosses her hair and walks away with her tail in the equivalent of a middle finger.
Watch, I'm gonna make a rude gesture. So this is Thalia from what family? The Igorots or the Graufeschkins?
The
Feshkas, sorry.
Graufeschkins.
The Graufeschkas, okay, yeah. Feshkins. That sounds good. All right. I hate the Graufeschkins. I'm just going away muttering under my breath because I'm too young to think of a good rebuttal quickly.
Doo-doo head. Come on.
Yeah,
Your inner child out there, remember.
Yes. Mushrooms grow out of your face.
Let's flip over to Verity. You've been here a couple days now. What have you been doing since you got here to the strange new world of the Citadel? Possibly the only city in the world.
Probably getting away as much as they can to just really start exploring, figuring out the place, figuring out like where the more hidden places are, and then also just a lot of people watching, trying to figure out who might be good to know amongst the kids, so that you can start figuring out what sort of connections that they'd want to make.
Today's a big day for you. Today you're going to meet your prefect. This will be your guide to your first year, and though you personally don't seem like you're having any sort of stress being away from home and in this new place, you see a lot of the kids do. So you understand why this can be a scary moment for everyone. For you, it's probably just another opportunity. So it's just after breakfast. Alice, you're getting ready to go to your first class.
Mhm.
And Verity, why don't you give us a description as your door opens to your new quarters with kind of like you've got a nicer bed and then there's a bunk bed for the two first years that will be bunking with you in your dorm room.
Mhm.
And you see a young woman, a young human woman. Go ahead and give us a description there, Beck.
All right, so Verity's 10 at this point, so not quite grown into herself yet. They've got a short, kind of like bob of bright red hair, and they're probably looking through drawers, just trying to get an idea of what this space is. Not necessarily her own, though.
Very nice to meet you. I am Alice.
Verity, you can call me that, or you can call me Very. Either works.
Verity, very.
Very, very, quite contrary, as my mom would tell me.
It's funny. I like. Good. You will keep it settled, and then you have a first class today. Do you have orientation? I think you have orientation. Do you have orientation?
No, it looks like it's a thing
Okay,
going on.
good.
I haven't decided how important that actually is.
It's to go to the orientation. I think it's very important to go to the orientation because then you can know where everything is, and then you can do the things that you're here to do. Right?
Well, that's like them telling us what they think we need to know. It's not necessarily what we actually need to know.
Okay, but you could also know both of the things.
That's actually a good argument.
It's okay. It's your first day. You will soon learn how to make good arguments like me.
I consider that a challenge. I consider that a challenge.
Good. Good. Okay, then you get comfortable. And I will, if you have any questions, I can try to answer them. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, it's good meeting you as well. I do have a lot of needles, so don't worry about those.
I shall not worry about the needles if you do not worry about my mushrooms.
Mushrooms,
Yes, I have several mushrooms.
like a garden,
Like a what?
a garden.
A garden. Yes.
You grow them yourself.
Yes. I also, I mean, it's a communal garden. It's done down in the basement because they grow better in the dark. But like we can do them up here. We do experiments on them, and some we do in the lab. So, yeah, sometimes they can get a bit musty.
You know what? That's fair. I get that. Oh, and whenever you finally notice my shadow, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just a thing.
Okay, I think that is a figure of speech that I am not knowing, but I think
It's not a figure of speech. It's people. It's kind of scary.
okay. That is, we shall, how you say, cross this bridge when we are coming to it.
Yeah. So just like if you hear anyone complain about it's harmless.
It does not sound very harmless, but okay, I am excited.
All right. On the far side of the academy, um, we have our brothers, Dominic and Damien, and as every 10-year-old, 11-year-old boy ever is wont to do, they've of course met their first friend immediately in Boram. And what are the boys doing?
Bro, I'm just talking like
Can
you, me, man. Like,
please walk faster?
dude. Okay, chill. Like, think about it this way: we join the team. Okay, we become like cool and shit, and then like just
Yeah,
things
dude,
work out from there, man.
We can crush. I mean, if we
Like,
get in there,
dude.
I mean,
You know?
first of all, relax. Second of all, that's a good idea. We should try out for the team because then, we've never grown up with people like this. There's gonna be so many people. What if they're mean?
Dude, we could be like the mean guys. Like, they can't be mean to us if we're mean to them first, you know?
You can't keep using the fact that I'm 6'5" forever.
Well, you know, are you really gonna let me get beat up?
You get
Okay,
three.
so
You
like
get
it's fine.
three, and after the third time, then I'm gonna let it happen. I'm being serious. I mean
Yeah,
it this time. I
okay,
mean it. I'm
okay.
not
And
gonna
then
bail you out.
okay, and then when I tell mom that, you think she's gonna get you some presents? You think she's gonna send you some nice sweaters? No. Okay. Okay.
I am kind
Come
of
on.
growing out of this one already. But yeah, we should try out for the team because then that'll kind of establish a place of
It's just like
dominance, popularity. People will know who we
cool.
are because
Be
then we don't have to. Because I don't know, just doing it the old-fashioned way. How do you go up to somebody, put your face in the front of your head and be like, "Hi, what's your name?" That's
No.
insane. Who does
Yeah,
that?
no, that's crazy. That's an
If
insane person idea.
yeah.
Oh, hey, who are you?
Hi, what's your name?
Ah,
I'm Boram.
My name's Damien. This is my
hey,
bro, Dom.
sorry, I almost stepped on you.
We're just we're like a pretty big deal. I don't know if you heard.
You are very tall.
We're new. Thank you. I get that a lot. We're new here. We're not a big deal. Hopefully, we might be one day, but if this one has anything to say about it, everyone's going to know who we are by the end of today. So take that with what you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm. My name's Dominic. This is my brother Damien, as he said. What's your name? I don't think we introduced ourselves.
I'm Borum.
Hi, Borum.
Borum, bro, where are you from, Borum? Do you
Yeah.
play Blitzgoal?
I don't know. No.
Dude, Blitzgoal is the best. It's
What?
actually from our hometown. It was invented there, and now it's like we heard it's like a huge deal. Our dad, or both of our parents, actually were on the team. My mom's actually like a really good thrower. Yeah, she is like first thrower on the team, and she actually she was MVP one year. It was a pretty big deal. But like, I don't know if you've heard about that.
No. I just normally do swords fights with sticks.
That's awesome. Well,
That's
anyway,
cool, bro. There's
yeah,
swords involved sometimes, actually. If you
yeah,
trigger
sometimes,
the special
No,
rules.
mom doesn't
Yeah.
like it when we use the real swords after my brother got cut and we had to
right on.
heal his arm. And
Yo,
there's
right
blood
on,
everywhere.
bro. That sounds
That sounds
tough.
yeah,
Wow. All
tough
right,
stuff.
that's forward.
Um,
But like, I respect it, bro. We're
Day
here for you,
one.
okay?
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
we're fuck-
he
bro, we're
tried
here for you.
picking it up and it just fell. It was too big for him.
Bro,
Well,
we're here for you, bro. We'll protect you from all the
yeah.
swords. Don't even
we
worry.
could be like best friends or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. That could
Like,
be like
okay.
we will like
whatever.
no swords will stab you.
But
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Blitzgoal freaking rips. And that's what we're gonna do. Because I'm too afraid to just make friends the old-fashioned way. And if you're good at something, then people just want to be friends with you automatically. And so I'm just gonna kind of use that to meet people. But we already met, so that's a good start.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
good at helping people.
how tall are you in comparison?
I'm probably about a foot.
1
tall.
foot. So you're like up to maybe my shin.
So
Yeah.
we are all right.
So we're just like, hey,
Dude,
Yeah, I'm
you
a
would make like a
halfway.
killer runner though. Like
I
you
don't
could
know
totally
if-
like grab.
dude, you could
Oh, but the
be
ball's like twice your
short.
size.
Yeah, you could be the speed runner. But I don't know if this is a rude question, but like, do you want to like ride on my shoulder?
Right now?
Tell me. I mean, if that's messed up, like that's totally my bad, and I apologize. But like,
It'd be
we're
really
headed
fun
that
to
way.
see
I don't know.
something besides ankles for once.
Yeah, and I figure, I almost totally stepped on you, so like it'll keep you safe. There's a lot of people just kind of darting around. It seems like first day of whatever this is. So yeah,
I-
if it's
Do
cool
I
with
need to be
you,
worried about being scared of heights? Because you're awfully big. Are
I
you ever
think-
worried about?
Don't even worry
are you
about
scared
it,
of
man.
you?
I-
You must not be scared of heights if you're that
I think
tall.
I have a pretty good feeling that no one's gonna be as tall as me. I'm 11, by the way.
I'm pretty sure like
You're
I don't
11
know,
feet
dude.
tall.
No, I'm
Wow.
11 years old.
Bro, like
Oh,
I'm pretty
6
sure, dude.
feet 5 inches.
you're
What?
so old.
Dude, I'm pretty
I'm
sure,
only
dude.
10.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I get it. There's like this medical guy back in the village. He's like really into like growing and stuff. I'm sure you're just gonna hit a growth spurt and you're gonna be taller than Dom. Like for sure, bro. Like, don't even
Yeah.
hesitate. You're gonna be like
Yeah, I
8
might-
feet tall.
The secret
I-
is actually like milk.
Yeah, I'll get 12 feet tall.
Just gotta drink a lot of milk.
Bro, that's
Um,
true.
As you guys are kind of standing there talking, you see one of the staff members, one of the journeymen that acts as like an instructor, come up and look at Dominic and like, "Okay, prefect, let's get your first years into
Bro,
quarters
what
and
did you
set up."
just call him, bro?
What?
Dude, what did you just call my brother?
He said I'm perfect.
Oh,
Like,
excuse me.
I mean, that's a huge violation of protocol to have you under your brother as a first year.
Dude,
We're gonna have
under?
to.
Under him, bro. We're on the same level. I don't know what you're seeing here.
I mean, like I'm okay at like some things. I'm pretty freaking good at blitzball if I'm being honest. But like
Blitz
If-
goal, bro.
but I don't. I wouldn't say I'm perfect at it. What is like who are you? Are you our new friend?
Um,
Does he?
no, I'm a an instructor here,
Oh,
and
I'm looking
you
down at
are
him.
um blocking the hallway, and
Dip, you're right.
um so I would expect much more out of someone who's been here for a year already. In fact, looking at you, I'd assume that you must be a third or fourth year actually.
Dude, you've
Oh
been here
no,
before?
no, not that I know of. I mean, like I know I sleepwalk, but it's not like
That'd
not
be a
that bad.
fucking rock, man.
This is like what, like 50 miles away, probably more.
Bro,
Excuse me,
dude.
Mister, I just got here.
Save your jokes.
No, like
Dude,
for
he's not
real.
joking with you,
I'm
bro.
like,
He's
You're
Here's-
telling me
25.
that you are a 10-year-old that is 7 foot tall.
He's
well,
11,
I'm
okay?
6'5".
11-year-old.
First of
Oh,
all,
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I've been like 5'7" for the last like 4 years, and last summer it was pretty gnarly. Check it out, and I like pulled like up my shirt slightly, and there's just this crazy like growth like stretch mark. And I'm just like, I grew like a foot in one summer. It was. I think I cracked my growth plate. Actually, it was a real problem. I couldn't. Anyway, no, I'm a child.
Don't make fun of his height.
Sorry, I don't
There's
know. I don't
nothing.
know what the rules are here. I just got here, and all I know is that look here, and I pull out here's my like certificate of passing the volunteer trial.
He like snaps it from you and he looks at it.
This says I can. It says I'm supposed to go here now.
Then he holds his bond stone up to it. Some bitch.
I'm
Certainly
sorry.
are a
What did
big
you just
one.
call us?
Hey, that's not
All
very nice.
All right, down the hall
Oh, okay.
is the
Oh no, they have regular doors.
your
Dude, I don't
temporary
understand.
quarters, and we'll get you assigned to a prefect here in the next day or two, and then orientation.
Thank you, Mister.
You're welcome.
What
Fucking
is with
what
his
a tall
attitude,
fuck.
bro? He was
Jesus
like coming at
Christ.
you,
We
and
got
like
in
no
trouble
one
on like the
goes for
first
you,
day.
man.
Are they
No
like
one goes for you, bro. You weren't in trouble. He's in trouble because like
they got
he
giants in that village or
I
what?
knew it was gonna
so
be a
mean to you. That
problem.
was not cool, bro.
He must be like half ogre or something, I swear.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you was like wandering like down the hall, like bewildered by your height.
Just
Bro, I
immediately,
will
like
jump him,
had this
bro.
giant frame before, and now it's just ever so slightly, just kind of like hunched over and like a
Bro,
little self-conscious.
Bro, no, bro, I will jump him. You want me to jump him right now? I will beat the shit out of our
Bro, he's a
teacher.
freaking teacher. You can't jump the teachers.
You don't know me, bro.
Also, you can't fight.
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through, okay?
I've seen you fight before. It's really
Messing
sad.
with you. He's messing with you, man. No one messes with you.
Okay,
You're like
well,
tall. and
we'll
stuff.
find out. There's more to me than that. First of all,
Yeah, but, like-
we've known each other for our whole lives.
Well, my whole life.
Please don't introduce me as like, here's my brother. He's tall. Like I want to
introduced
be
you
like,
as
I don't
Star,
want to be
bro.
like a two-dimensional person.
Dude,
like I want to
you're
be
like at
known
least
for
3
me
dimensions,
and
maybe
not
even
for
5.
my size.
You're like at least 5 dimensions, bro. Don't even stress.
Okay, thank you for saying that. Actually, makes me feel better.
Okay? Dude.
Sorry. I think I gotta let you down because I think I gotta duck through this door. This door seems
Okay.
for like,
I-
them size
I'm s-
people.
I'm supposed to write a letter to Mother and Padme.
Where do we sleep? I have a good.
I-
If things are gonna go the way that they're already going, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to ask for like a new bed.
As you guys come through the door into kind of the reception area for new first years, why don't you go ahead and give us some descriptions of the characters here? Let's start with Borum.
Yeah. So Borum, I'm a halfling, about a foot to a foot and a half tall. He's how do you say it? He is very. He tends to. Um, uh, sorry, how to phrase it. He's much more in terms of like helping others achieve their um, stuff. So like he'll um, help other people study, and like he finds that he, like when he tells, he's good at helping other people learn stuff, but and like achieve stuff. But then when it comes to him actually then trying to do those things himself, he typically despite how well he might help others, he does poorly by comparison. um, in terms of actual appearance, there's nothing like outlandish in terms of just like brownish auburn hair, and whatnot.
What race are they?
Halfling,
Gotcha.
yes. So small person.
Wonderful. So the two of us are the brothers Sea Strike, Dominic, me, and Damien, him. Why don't you describe yourself? What you
Yeah.
look like first.
So Damien, dirty blonde hair, undercut, tall for his age, but obviously compared to his brother, not tall at all. Big like soccer kid vibe. His general vibe very much idealizes his brother, but like when his brother has self doubts, pumps up his brother because he's like, well, I think you're cool. That means you must be cool. Big, yeah, like soccer player vibes. I've come here to be the cool guy. He's gonna be the cool kid. He's gonna be the best blitz goal player you've ever seen in your life, and everything else is secondary to how cool and awesome and perfect he's gonna be. And he has the utmost confidence that's gonna be what he's gonna end up.
It's his only goal to play Blitzball.
No, it's like he wants to be cool and he loves blitz goal. So if you take both of those things, and
there's
put it
nothing
together,
cooler than a
Nothing can
superstar
stop him.
athlete.
he's like
So he plans on leaving the academy with his like special skill being that he's a good sports ball player.
Well, at 10 years old, that's
in part,
what
but
he
that,
thinks.
that's
Fair.
his main goal.
At
that's his
10,
main
that is the
As far as anyone knows, that's what he wants to do. So yeah, he's like big into sports.
Human.
That's about it. Yeah, he's a human. You know, a kid. That's about it.
he's a kid.
He's one of those guys.
He's a kid.
You see him on those synthetic
italicized.
turds, you know?
Kid derogatory. So Dominic is one of those classic did not come here to be the cool kid, came here to just stay in his lane and make it through the day. And if anything, there's like more of a like artistic like introspective side, but that part rarely ever gets to be highlighted because he's constantly putting out fires that his brother is starting. And so he's just kind of always like on like hyper vigilant kind of like what's going on around me, where is he, what is he doing mode. He's also one of those guys that like got like he likes sports enough, but he's one of those guys that because of their frame got kind of pigeonholed into sports where they kind of just like everyone kind of forced them more or less to do that because he was just always so much bigger than everyone and therefore going to like just even with no skills be better than a lot of people. By now he is exceptionally skilled at it, but it's like his heart's not really in it. We got like there's like a High School Musical thing going on here.
He's one of those kids that was born like the day before this cutoff for
yes,
kindergarten,
exactly.
So is now like actually a year older than all the other kids.
So he's 11. His coming to the guild was actually a surprise to him. Like there had never been like it hadn't been like a lifelong dream, but then like once Damien was eligible, our parents like heavily encouraged us. We both, because of our ability, tried out and passed with flying colors. But as far as physical appearance, I mean, yes, like has always been a large child, but tall, not necessarily not like swole. But so he's not like ridiculously ripped like he is a 10-year-old. But he is just long. He's a long boy. He was like, by the age of like 8, we're talking like 5, 6, and he's kind of hovered around that up until the age of like 9 or 10. And then within one summer hit a foot growth spurt, and now is like 6'7", 6'6", around there, and still has some left to grow, so that's alarming. Is like lightish brown hair, but you can see like towards the roots that there's this golden blonde, and it's like it is ever so slightly like just the way that light hits it, it looks like it's shimmering or glowing. And human as well, raised in the same house, the firstborn, and thus was tasked with protecting Lil Bro and keeping him out of trouble to join the guild. Has no expectations or, desires for what to accomplish in the guild or what comes after. It's kind of just like a one day at a time thing right now because he's 11. Everything is new.
Fair
And
enough.
we are both from a mountain, a village in the mountains by the ocean kind of vibe called Montmer Village, Mont-Mer, harbor. That's the name. And yeah, we're coming here, and we don't know anything. Got no thoughts in our heads. But we do know that we're good at Blitzgoal, but no one has heard about it except for us so far.
2 brain cells to rub together.
Yep.
One in each head.
And that's,
Is it kind of like Halbum Ball?
we're hoping that while we're
What?
here,
No.
we'll gain some more brain cells. But yes, a very large child.
All right. So you guys come through into the hallway, the 3 of you, and there's a desk set up, and a annoyed-looking older woman sitting at the desk as you approach. And name?
To the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Dominic Seastrike.
Pulls a piece of paper out.
Elbow.
And you?
Damien.
Damien Seastrike.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't know that already. Like, obviously, I should have known it, right? You're so
Probably.
important at 10 years old.
Bro, where's this attitude come from? I'm just like
Every
like-
year, these
just
fucking
like,
first years.
We have to just let us get to the bed first.
I'm
Let us
literally
get
just
to the
in my
room.
lane.
And then, sorry, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Boromir.
Huh?
I'm down here.
Oh. Okay. Let me see what I can find. All right. Miro. All right. You're going to be with Kratson. And looks like Damien and Dominic Seastrike are going to be with Boris.
Is he cool?
Stop.
He's 11.
Dude, he's 11? That's pretty cool.
Right?
You know Dom's 11?
I'm 11.
He's 11, bro.
But
No, that's all right.
What do they feed you in the village you're from?
Fish,
Annoying
obviously need
asking
to-
question people.
We need to
fish,
increase the
mostly.
tith or something because you got a lot too much corn there, son.
Yeah. I don't know what any of that means, but
Is she
uh,
bothering you, bro?
where do we? Who did you say we're rooming with again? Is it? Oh, I can I mean, I don't know. I didn't hear exactly what you said, but like, I think my brother and I should room together. I think it for the safety of the everything.
I think you
it's
two are both Boris.
uh,
Is
Boris.
yes. Excuse me. I'm supposed to write my mother and my father a letter when I got here. Can you? Is there a place to do that?
You can do it in your room once you get there.
But like, where do I send it? I have a letter.
It will be covered in orientation.
Cool.
Should
So-
I go to my room? Or no, this way? No. But I have a letter to
Is
send.
there like a map or something?
Yeah.
No.
That's kind
Your
of
first assignment is to learn the keep.
tough stuff.
That
We
sounds
only
like
lose a
terrible
few
pedagogical
sentences
techniques.
a year. But when was the last time you ate?
Who?
I like a
Me
pretty
or
big lunch,
them?
actually.
I mean, I'm assuming you'll just eat anybody if you don't find
All right.
your way
Okay.
around them.
Okay. All right, bro. Why you?
I'm kind of.
Did you call me bro?
I don't eat
Yeah.
people.
Could you
I'm
like
11.
stop?
I'm an old woman.
Yeah, and you're clearly not being nice. Where I'm from, old ladies are nice, and you are not.
I would like to know where the cafeteria is. I haven't eaten in like 7 hours. I've been too nervous about today.
Your prefect will show you around.
Cool. So
2 floors down, room 17.
All right, let's go before she says more.
do we need a key?
No.
Okay.
First years aren't allowed to lock their doors. So you guys go down the hall. And there is a stairwell.
It's a lore drop.
Okay. Yeah, there's a stairwell. I just kind of.
Down 2 flights. You come out and it's almost like being in a hotel where there's like a sign up on the wall that's like,
Yeah.
1 through 15 this way, 16 through 30 this way. You find room 17. The door is closed.
All right. Let's find. Yeah.
Yo, Boris.
Hello.
The room opens up, and there is a bugbear standing there that is possibly taller than Dominic.
Whoa. What's up,
You are
man?
first year?
Yeah. Are you Boris?
I am Boris.
Nice to meet you.
up,
I'm
Boris?
Dominic, and this is my little brother Damien.
He is very little.
Yeah, I guess everybody seems to have a weird thing about height here.
Right?
They keep accusing me of cannibalism, and it's kind of, it's like haha the first time, but then like every other time it's like okay, like all right, it's getting a little like it's day one and it's already old, so like what is it gonna be like?
You think you have it bad. Imagine being bugbear.
I can't imagine, man. I'm probably gonna grow even more, so it's just gonna get worse. But like, I don't know. I guess it does it's nice to see another person who's kind of like, same size. I feel like I'm not a total weirdo now.
Yeah. Come in.
Yeah. So are you like they keep saying this word prefect? What does that mean?
So I have been here for 1 year.
Uh-huh.
I know way around. I show you way around.
Cool.
Where's
I
the
like
toilet
Big
bowl for?
Brother.
No, I
Nice.
have one of those.
I like Bigger Brother.
No, well, you're like a little bigger, but like give it
this
like a
is I think this is gonna be good for me.
I am 9 years old, so very smart. Very
I'm
mature.
older than you,
So
bro.
you came here early? Wow, you must be like super smart. If you joined the guild at like age like 8 or something?
I
7?
joined guild at age 5.
Wow. What do
Take
you
5 years to get to second year.
it's just like the math like
You must be
swirling
really
around.
smart then, because you like have like so much more like years
Wow.
of learning than a normal second year. So you're
Maybe
like,
that's why they call you like prefect because it took you you like wanted to really make sure you like you got everything right that first year.
like you perfected it.
Yeah,
Right.
you perfected it.
Boris very smart.
So are we gonna like? Is this where we sleep in this room?
Yeah.
Cool.
And he points over, and it's just kind of that same description as I gave for Alice's room, where like there's a regular bed, and then a set of bunk beds. He's like, "That's your bed. This is my bed."
Okay. Well,
And
we're kind of used to bunking, so this works out.
his bed looks like a herd of cats have slept on it for a week.
Hey man,
I call top bunk.
I insist on bottom bunk.
Not
Loser.
think top bunk supports you anyway.
So I know like, and what size are we talking like twin or like like super or like a full size? Like what are we talking?
No, they're more like cots, like bunk
Okay.
cots. Like
Cots.
I wouldn't even call them a twin. Like
Okay.
so you like sleep like the whole mattress. Like
Okay. So like feet are definitely probably more than feet are hanging off.
yeah, these are size for like a 10-year-old child,
Yeah.
not a 50 or a 20-year-old man.
So the guy's name is Boris, right?
Yes.
Hey Boris, since you're tall, is it like a thing here to like? Is there a way that we could get like a bigger situation? You know, have you
Yeah.
asked for you?
I earn bigger bed by being here long time.
Okay, so
As you be here long time, you get bigger bed as you grow.
okay, so that's like your your comfort is like based on what you can provide. Like what you get
No.
in comfort is based on like you have to earn your comfort here. Is that
You
right?
you get bigger bed as you get older,
Oh, so
as
it's
you
just like
grow.
okay. So, but like, what if
Most
by next
people
year
like
I
him.
grow like to be bigger than like that bed?
Well,
Like, is it a preset size, like size increase, or is it like they just give you one that fits you?
I feel we're kind of getting lost in the technicalities of the fact that this place is not giving you a big enough bed. We should go find.
Bro, all I know is that my feet are gonna be hanging off this thing, and that is gonna be a huge bummer for at least a week.
Boris have idea,
Yes.
and he reaches like beside his bed and pulls out like a great axe.
Huh.
Make you sit bed.
What? Make sit bed?
No, make you fit bed.
Oh no! So like
That's not a bad idea though.
uh,
Like it
I
would
kind of
work.
Then
need
no problem. Boris sleep on 2 small beds 5 year now.
I need
Wish someone had offered
the
me.
legs. Okay.
I leave legs. You so tall that knee on you like feet on other people.
Yeah.
So take off
Yeah,
feet on
yeah.
you,
In a
and
way,
you
yeah,
be
I can
right
see that.
size.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I think I'm gonna pass this time, but I'll let you know for sure. Yeah, I'll see if I can ask someone else. But for now, like, what do we do? So, like, I heard there's like an orientation or something. Like, when does that start?
Later today.
That's really is that really ambiguous? Later? What time is it actually?
It is time that you knock on door.
Right on, right on.
Are you like into riddles or something, or like is this just like the vibe? Because I love riddles. I'm not
Yeah,
good at them, but I like.
You're a pretty wacky dude, Boris, but like I think we're gonna have a good time. Cool, me too.
If you need let Boris know. Boris here for you.
Thank you. Well, I already made my bed request, so that's kind of all I had at the moment. So for now, I think we're
I
just
think we're good, bro.
we're gonna hang out until orientation, which is later, whenever that is. Or I guess we could go walk around. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. We've been like traveling a lot. What are you thinking?
I mean, like, I don't know, like we
Should
could
we go
like crash. We could like go see if there were other cool people.
Should we
You
scout
know,
out the
like,
field?
yo, what do you mean by scour the field, bro? What do you mean by scour the field, though?
No, like Blitz Gold, dude.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah. Let's do that.
you've been like, please. If we, I swear to God, if you brand us as like the weird dudes with all the girls here on day one, I'm gonna be
Bro,
upset.
I'm a gentleman. Okay.
So what? Stop doing this. What is like? Don't do that. Like, who
Let's-
taught you that? Where did you learn that?
Oh my goodness.
Dude. Wow, you have like not interacted with cool people at all, bro.
I've just been with you the whole time.
So you have been interacting with cool people. Ah. All right.
All right, let's flip over to Alice's room. It is about lunchtime now. You've come back from like your first couple of classes of the day. Verity, you've been in the room alone for 3 or 4 hours at this point. It's about lunchtime, and you're not entirely sure where the cafeteria is here. But what have you been doing since Alice was nice enough to leave you alone?
Definitely claiming the best bunk for herself, and all the best furniture. And it's just like, yeah, no, I can convince whoever and I'll send something here. Yeah, I can do that. They
All right. Alice, you return, and it's lunchtime. It's time to take Verity to get some food. But you also know that down the hall is Boris, and you've known Boris, for the last year. Super nice, but not the head of the mycology department.
Right.
Um,
Not the sharpest hammer in the tool belt.
yes. So if he has any first years in there, you may want to take them under your wing as well, at least as far as the first couple days of showing them around.
Yamai. Okay. So I'm gonna first go into the room and just poke my head in because I'm hungry too. I'm gonna poke my head in, try and find Verity in our room. It's like Verity, Schatz.
second.
Yep. Hello. So
Hi. Yeah.
we are having the lunch now.
Oh,
you were-
food.
Yeah, food.
Food is important.
Yes.
Yes, I am hungry. I forgot about. I tend to forget to eat. That's a thing.
Okay. Okay. That there is a nurse.
Oh no, it's not like a thing. I just when I'm working on something, I just kind of get into it, and I don't think about eating.
Okay. But it's lunchtime, so are you thinking about eating?
Oh yeah, no, I could definitely eat. I'm actually very hungry now that you mention it.
Okay, good. So you are coming with me, and then we also have to. It is important that we also knock on this other door because sometimes he forgets some things, so we have to bring them as well. So come along, come on.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
Um,
trying.
Come on. Good.
After you step into the hall, almost as though she was waiting for you, is Thalia again.
What?
Oh, you
I'm
must
hungry.
be Alatocha's new first year, she says.
How nice to meet you. What's your name?
Verity. My name's Verity.
Oh, well, don't take it as any insult. I'm sure you're very nice. I'm sure that, it was just a mistake.
And opinion matters to me because
My family's winning the Whisker Games, of course.
that doesn't mean anything to me. So I don't really care what sort of
Oh, well,
egotistical bullshit you're trying to feed me right now.
I'm not trying to feed you anything. I'm trying to be your friend.
She was not a very good friend.
You come up to me, you open with an insult.
I'm not
To both-
insulting you. No.
No, it's that bitchy, underhanded way that you're insulting. So
Bitchy.
yeah.
I was trying to be a friend to you.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, you come up to me, you insult this person who's been nothing but nice to me in the time that I've been with her. And then you talk down to me like there's not probably only, a couple year age difference between us? Like,
Well-
the math is not mathing. It's not your strong suit.
Of course not. I learned baking.
That must be why you smell like burnt toast.
Oh, I'm massaging my cheek pouches in awe.
I've never been spoken to in this way.
Well,
Especially,
I'm glad I started because
You are
you should
incredibly
get used
rude.
to it.
you are incredibly rude.
You started it.
Your family must not have any awards.
Say that again?
Your family must not have any awards at all.
I mean, probably not the kind you'd care about.
Well,
It's
like
where
there's only
ours
one kind to
is.
care about. Like, I imagine in your village they are nothing of importance. My family is the mayor of the game. You're winning the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
politics, like that's important to me. No.
It should
My
be.
dad's a tattoo
important to
artist
everybody.
and my mother's a retired adventurer. I don't really care about you. You haven't given anything. You haven't presented anything to make me think that you're actually important. Oh, you have ego. Your parents have money. Oh, you're so important. Yeah, no, that's not how it's gonna fucking work, sweetheart.
You're so mean.
You started it.
I didn't start anything with you.
You came
I
up
was
here
trying
and
to be
you were.
nice to you. I was trying to be nice to you, but you could.
Are you gonna cry about it? You gonna cry about it?
No.
You better cry about it.
But
Cry about it. I fucking dare you. Cry about it.
I'm not going.
Do it. Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Oh, little baby, scared of a 10-year-old. Oh,
I'm not scared of you.
it sure looks
I'm
like
just
it.
being. I'm trying.
If you want to be friends, actually be nice. Don't do it like this.
She just runs.
Now,
She's
what-
got nothing left for you.
Bye. Bye.
Where was this happening?
In the hallway outside your door.
Yeah, do we hear just like this person just absolutely shredding the like demanding that they cry? Like we're both just like
Alice, before you knock on the door, anything?
Yeah, I want to turn to Mary to go like, so that is going to be some problems, but that was very cool.
You know, I am generally a problem. So, but she seemed terrible, and you seemed upset. So
Oh,
it seemed
no.
worth it.
Yeah, no, see is a problem, and you are very much a solution that I am very happy that I am having here.
I think we're gonna be getting along great.
Super. Shatsi, I think it's gonna be a sort of a beautiful friendship.
dude, there's like,
Okay, we have to go save.
They're having a full conversation outside the door. Like, what's happening?
Dude,
Okay,
I
we
just
have to
was
go
taught
save. Okay,
not to
we
listen
shall
to
talk about
strangers'
that. We have to go
conversations.
save the Boris newbies because I think they are very hungry, probably because Boris often forgets what time the clock is pointing. If it's not pointing at him, then he thinks it's him o'clock. So we should go.
All right. Yeah. No, that's fine.
You knock on the door, and then Boris.
Check
Oh,
it out, bro. Check it out. Check it out.
Alice,
Check it out.
is it food time?
Yes, it is food time, Boris.
Dude, that's like.
Oh.
It's food. Oh, thank God! I thought I was
Are
gonna
you
have
going to
eat
try to
these
cut off our legs?
Yes, super important question. Actually, it's
'Cause,
become
like,
weirdly
Our
relevant.
experience has been out of a third of the people we've met have tried to cut off our
Hello?
legs.
Let's clear 2 things up right now. 1, I am not going to eat anyone. 2, are you going to chop off our legs?
I prefer emotional evisceration.
Perfect. Sweet. It's food time. I thought I was gonna have to live off these freaking nuts all day. I'm starving. Is now, I guess, later. They just keep saying later. So who are you? Oh, Boris. Do you know them?
This is Alice.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, what up, Alice?
Yeah, and you are?
You chill.
She has
hello.
good mushrooms, but not the kind of mushrooms that make you see things,
You guys
but
do
the kind
drugs
that's
here?
good to eat.
No.
Do like
We
cool
do
kids
not.
do
We are
drugs, or
not doing
cool
those
kids do drugs?
those kind of
I don't-
mushrooms.
Is that like part of the do we have to do drugs for?
No, there is no.
Do we have to? Is it part of the class?
Do we can?
No, we are going to. No. I don't know what you do. Who are you?
I'm Damien. I'm like an
You
excellent
are?
Blitz
Your
goal
name?
player.
Yeah, I'm
Hello.
Dominic.
This is my guy
hello.
Dom.
It's
Hi,
Dominic.
Dominic C Strike. We're new here. This is our first year. Nice to meet you. Are you one of those perfects?
So prefect.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so
a prefect.
Yeah, so Boris is prefect. Oh, and I am also prefect. And so we have been here for a bit of time. And now we are helping
5
the
years.
newbies. Yeah, so 5 years for Boris. We are helping the newbies get to the places and orientate themselves. So if you want some food, we come have the food, and then we go to the orientation.
Yes, please. Catch you later, Boris.
Boris, you also go to cafeteria, you eat the food.
Are you throwing stuff at me?
Are we gonna hang out? What?
You said you will catch me later. Do I like jump, horse jump on you?
Haha, you got it, dude.
And he
you
takes
gotta
like
head
a
out the
step
door.
back, like he's about to take a running leap.
I walk out the door.
No, Boris, we have talked about the figures of speech.
Boris very smart.
I think I'm beginning to see what you mean.
Oh shit! I didn't even
Yo,
see. What's your name?
Oh, Verity Fun Life. You can call me that, or you
That's a
can
cool
call me
name.
Very.
That's a cool
Thanks. Thanks. I got it when I was born.
Nice to meet you.
name. Me too. Oh my god. It's crazy. it's fucking crazy, bro.
Are you?
You are named Verity too? I thought your name was Damien.
No, my name's
No.
Damien, but like when
But
I
you
was
said you
born,
got the same name when you were born.
Boris,
yeah, we both
you've
had
got to
names when
learn
we were
to.
born. It's like the
Yeah,
same
you
thing.
got named Verity when born.
No, I got named Damien when I was born.
But why you say that you get that name when you were born? When she said,
Oh, I got
Verity
my name when I was born. Dude, did you have your name when you were born?
Boris? No, they
Yeah.
call me Boris when I get here.
I'm sorry.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
Wait, whoa. Did you want to be called Boris?
This is
We
upper year
should
material.
we should unpack this over lunch.
I don't mind.
I'm not joking. I'm getting legitimately upset.
Boris, what's your favorite food here at the cafeteria?
We walk.
First year.
It's very funny, yeah?
Now
It
I
is
That is
very
so
funny.
I
funny.
genuinely feel
Yeah, he's so
unsafe.
funny.
All right, let's go eat.
Okay.
Yeah,
We are
maybe-
going now to eat before we eat our words. Yeah.
Maybe,
So
maybe Boris.
Oh
is
well,
the
I made
reason why
someone
they
else
think
eat
that.
theirs.
yes, you certainly did, Shetsi. So we should eat before we eat more people.
I like the pot roast.
Damn,
Oh.
maybe.
Oh, that sounds good.
Maybe Boris might be the reason why people think that tall people eat people. What if Boris actually eats?
Dude, what if you actually ate someone? That'd be kind of sick. Like every time anyone makes a joke, you like.
And let's go. Go. Los kids.
So we're just like mid walk.
Oh,
Or you think when you're leaning into the other person while walking?
Yeah, just like
all interesting personalities.
So as you guys head down the hall to the lunchroom, having begun the first steps towards forming your first adventure or your adventuring party, we will go to intermission. Welcome back.
Super.
Okay, so you guys have come into the lunchroom all together, and Borum has
I've sent my letter.
and
Sorry.
you're brought by one of the staff over to your prefect, Alice.
Hi,
Hello. Und was is your name?
Borum.
Borum. It is very nice to meet you, Borum.
Yes, thank you.
How are you? Are you ready for some lunch?
I mean, yes. Is this like a test?
No, this is
I
not a
didn't
test.
study.
No, this is no test. This is no test.
Oh.
This is if
Oh.
you're hungry.
Then. Oh. Well, you said if I was ready. It's like I mean, it's just food.
Dude. Okay, bro, you're gonna kill this eating competition or whatever is what I grasp is going on. You're gonna kill it, okay? Don't even stress about it.
So it is a competition.
What he
That's
said.
what I got.
So no, everything is a competition.
So like, who wins? How do I win this? How do I become cool by eating a lot?
You eat the magic's the cool food.
Sorry, what?
Come again?
Yeah, if you think that you can become cool by eating the food, then you have to eat some sort of special magic cool food. But this is not magic cool food. This is just food. So you eat the food and then you go back and then you do the magic things.
I'm gonna get
Alright.
some lunch.
We
Yeah,
can
we
learn magic.
If you want to learn some magic, then you take some magic classes.
My mom
Oh.
packed me
Nerd
some
shit.
carrot sticks to eat. Do you want to trade? I
have-
prefer grapes. Do you have any grapes?
No, I have some nuts. There's a bag
You
of nuts.
What
Little
kind? Do you have
almonds.
almonds?
Yeah,
I'll trade you your almonds for my carrot sticks.
I'll trade you. It's been like 3 days since I've eaten a vegetable, so this will be good for me.
Aren't almonds vegetables? A vegetable is any edible part of a plant, and almonds are part of plants, so therefore they are vegetables.
Dude, vegetables are if they taste yucky. Like, Joe.
Whoa, you're like really smart. Where do we sit, Alice? What do
I
we
mean,
do?
if you know how to like put the right seasoning on veggies, like they're not that bad.
Maybe this will be covered in the classes that you take, but what the vegetables are or they are not. But we are sitting over here, and then we can take these trays and we can go get some food from the cafeteria, or you can eat what you have packed. That is what you are allowed to do. But there's often very nice and hot food that you can get.
Is there mac and cheese?
Is there like is there a
I like
line?
mostly eat mac and cheese.
All right, we know.
I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you can probably get 100 mac and cheese, but that is probably
That's a lot, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to like I'm trying to like pack on some weight, but that's like a lot. Like what? I don't know.
What he said, but like, is it like a line situation where we like make our own choice, or is there just like one
No,
place to go?
Bro, Dom, I think you're in your own head about this. I wouldn't worry too much. Just like
I think
Go for
asking
it.
where do we go is like not really worrying that
I
much.
would just go for it.
What does that mean? Everyone keeps saying that.
Just
all right. So you have to stop, not so panic,
And,
and then we go follow
Damien's
you. Following
just
me.
gonna walk towards where he
follow-
thinks the food is.
I'm gonna
All right.
follow.
Follow him.
Unbridled confidence.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna follow you.
he's generally right.
See that? I'm right, bro.
Don't tell him that.
Dio's always right though.
You'll never hear that. He's right sometimes. Anyway, I guess we're just following you, Alice.
No, we're following Damien.
Let's
'cause
go,
Damien's generally
gang!
right.
Follow
No,
me.
Mike.
This is
Help
a
us.
bad idea. This is a
Yep.
bad
No. So you guys come into the cafeteria, and it is every elementary school lunchroom ever. There is a line, and there is, the lunch tables. There's 3 different entrees to choose from. No mac and cheese today, unfortunately.
Dude, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure they'll have it another day.
It's like a
I can figure
vegetable
out how to
stew,
make it for you if they don't have it.
a beef stew,
Thank you so much, bro.
and like a grub meal.
Mom taught me before.
What's a grub meal?
Like meals made out of grubs.
Like worms?
Oh, literal grub meal.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the beef.
I'm about to mess up this beef stew.
Yo, lunch lady, can I get some beef right
Dude,
now?
don't call her lunch lady, dude. Just get in line and like wait. It
Dude.
moves.
Is this normal?
Yeah, well, no, but for him, yes.
Yo, I'm pretty normal. What?
You just look. She has a name
No,
tag.
I'm just trying to. There's a lot of people here, so I'm just trying to figure out.
Yo, I'm just like,
You kind of like the way you're looking at the room is like you're sizing it up, like you're about to like.
I'm
Like
just like
you're-
getting the vibes.
Not
Anyway,
you. No, you very. You look like you look like you're. I don't know. Looks like you're trying to assess like who's the strongest person here.
Well,
Probably him.
I mean, I've always been told that making connections are good, and it's good to try and figure out. All right, which people are actually gonna be not terrible.
Cool.
So like so far so good. Like yeah.
Are we all gonna like sit together or something? I mean, not. I don't want to make it weird, but like, we've all been just kind of hanging out so far. But like, I guess we'll.
As you guys make your way up there and are having that question, Boris comes up, cutting the whole line. He's like, "Oh, grub meal, Boris' favorite. I take 3 grub meal."
Is that allowed? Can we have more than one?
Yes.
I'll take two beef stew.
I'll have
Two.
I'll have two too, because Dom is like, like I'll have two.
It's like I gotta, maintain.
I gotta cultivate mass, bro.
I don't think that's how that works.
Gain's very important.
Yeah.
Actually, Boris take 4 grub meal. No. 4 grub meal.
Yo, actually, can I have like a little bit more of the beef on that one? Thank you.
Fried grub meal, very good.
Do they have juice? I like juice.
Yo, whoa! It's like all they got is like milk, different flavors of milk,
Strawberry milk, bro.
and then like a way too small water bottle.
The only thing I ever drink is strawberry milk, so I'm set.
I'm gonna try this vanilla milk.
They do have juice, but it's weird juice.
How weird.
Like persimmon juice and like peach juice.
I can mess with some peach juice. Actually, I don't want the vanilla milk anymore. Can I actually get a peach juice? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can I get one of each juice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of each juice and I'm gonna mix them together.
Excuse me. Do we have to pay for this?
No. This all goes on to your. Well, they'll discuss it in orientation.
Okay. Because I don't have any money.
Excuse me while I clean up the coffee I just spilled all over myself.
Yo, it's okay, lunch lady.
You're totally good.
You're good.
Hey, thank you for being like
What's
the
your
first,
name, by the way?
Yeah, what's your name? You're like the first cool adult we've met.
You've like not mentioned anyone's height in a weird way, so like that's big respect.
Actually,
from
like
us.
I'm like mad appreciate that about you.
My name is Dorothea.
Yo, Dorothea.
But you can call me Doris.
All
That's a
right,
really
yo,
cool
Doris. I'm glad we're homies. I'm glad we're vibing.
Yeah.
Yo, if you need anything from us, we're here.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're probably gonna be here at least once a day, and we're gonna hang out.
Dare I say, possibly 3 times a day.
We're open 3 times a day, and at your age, usually you'll come by for a snack sometime.
Yo, we can get snacks. Are there like good snacks?
So far, you're the only adult we can talk to, so we're gonna really hold on to that.
Well,
You are like the only indication of stability that we have in our lives at this time.
Why am I? You're rubbing off on me, dude. I don't sound like this. all the time. It's just when we just I don't know, when we get in the zone, we start doing all of this.
I'm glad that you found someone that you can bond with, but there's a line forming. If you could just
Oh,
move
I'm
on, please.
sorry.
Yes.
Yo, I'm sorry. But
Sorry, Doris.
catch you later.
Bye. I'll see you tonight. As you get further down the line, there's a small dessert section with like cookies and stuff. There's what could only be described as Doris's identical twin.
Yo, Doris, you're back. What's
Have we
up?
met?
Yo, Big D.
Yo,
What's up? Long time no
Doris,
see.
how you doing? I thought you were there.
And you look down and she is.
What?
I squint at this person's name tag.
There's also Dorothea, but you can call me Doris.
Yo, Doris.
And you realize now, looking around, that every station, because there's like the two lines, but every station is served by like an identical woman.
Got a Nurse Joy situation.
Dude, I think I'm seeing like double or triple or whatever comes after that.
Are they? I'm not gonna ask, but they might not be like people.
Alice knows that these are lunch golems.
So it's very nice that you are trying to make friends with the Dorises, but they are sort of just here to serve the food, and that is what they are made for. So they are sort of designed Dorises.
Oh,
That's really sad.
yeah, I thought I had a friend, but like, okay, I guess whatever. That's cool.
They only exist to serve lunch.
Well, I mean, probably breakfast and dinner. I would have guessed. Is that right, Alex?
Yeah, so that is the good scholastic thinking that you are doing, that they are not serving only the lunch, but also the dinner and the breakfast.
Yo, Verdi, you're kind of like super smart.
Then why do
So
I
I've-
exist?
Been told.
So far. We shall
They
not be
only-
smart if we
they-
eat well and we study.
They know why they exist, but I don't. That's
All right, bro, you're getting deep in the sauce. I'm
Huh?
just gonna go sit down and eat.
yeah. Dude, I'm about to mess up this beef.
Head
stew.
up, bro, or head down and eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
On
stay
track.
back and make sure that Borum is able to reach like get high up enough to see all the food.
Get us a seat.
So you guys make your way to your table.
I brought my own lunch, so I'm already
Oh.
at the table.
Gotcha.
I was saying
So you
Never
get to the
mind.
table.
I'm like halfway done with my meal.
Yo, you saved us a spot. This
Yo,
is why you're so
Borum,
rich.
long time no see.
So as you guys
Hi.
sit down, after a couple minutes, a fourth year comes up to you. And even though he would not normally be considered overly large, to most of you, he seems like a giant. To Dominic, he seems like a halfling. And he's like, hey, I just want you to know that this is our table, and we don't like you sitting at it. But if you could just sit somewhere else tomorrow, it'd be cool, okay?
Oh, bro, this is your
bad.
table.
We haven't gotten to
Oh.
the assigned seats part of orientation.
I don't think there's assigned seats. I just think you want to take our table from us.
I think that we've been sitting here for like 4 years, okay? Like, I don't want no trouble or nothing, man. I'm just asking if you could sit somewhere
Well, I
else
mean-
tomorrow.
I mean, you kind of came up to us.
Well, how about we revisit that discussion tomorrow?
All right.
Like, there's lots of other tables here, and I know we could move, but like, this is kind of the table that we like.
Yo, like
Well,
I
like-
respect that.
It's
What?
fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have a hard time finding a spot big enough anyway. So let's just go over there.
No, you guys are fine today. We'll sit somewhere else today. I just, but like, if somebody's not here today or something, like, they're not going to be able to find us. Like, you get it, right?
I mean,
Well, why wouldn't they be able to find you if they've known you for 4 years?
Because this is the table where they come sit with us, and like,
But they
If-
got eyes though, right?
yeah, but then they
Yeah.
gotta like.
If they don't have eyes, like that's on us. 100% that's on us. But if they do have eyes, like
I'm just like, it would be cool if you guys could just sit somewhere else tomorrow.
I'm gonna be totally serious. I could not care less where I sit. I am so hungry. I cannot think about anything else.
Yeah,
Please.
eat your
I don't know,
lunch,
but
man.
like I don't know.
Let
My
me
boy
sit down.
Borum thought this table was cool, and like I kind of respect Borum's decision and agency as a person. So
I mean, like, it is cool.
I sat down.
sound like you're trying to start something, bro.
I'm gonna
I
sit next
think
to
I
Borum
think
and
we can
completely
table this
ignore it.
conversation for tomorrow
Table.
because they
Table.
did said it's fine today, but tomorrow we can just find somewhere else.
I'll just sit somewhere else, and he won't even notice that we're at a different table, probably.
Bro, we know, dude.
I'm gonna sit next to Borum.
I'm just saying all the tables look alike.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's your name, bro?
I'm Borum.
No, not
No.
you. Table guy.
Dude, you're my guy.
Table
Talk
guy.
about table, dude.
If you don't say your name right now, we're gonna call you Table Guy for the next
Duke.
4 years.
Duke. Duke.
Duke. All right, Duke. Well,
Okay, Duke.
we'll settle this table business tomorrow.
I'm just gonna sit somewhere else. It's gonna be fine.
Borum,
But
don't
we're
move
fine.
a
We're fine for today.
frickin'
So we
muscle.
can just sit
Don't
here
move
for
a
today.
frickin'
He
muscle.
looks at
guy.
Alice is like, you need to get your first years and, like, teach them to be a little nicer.
So I'm thinking that they are expressing themselves, and that is very important for what kind of classes they want to go for in the future. I think this is part of orientation. Are you not thinking so? That they like to test themselves a little bit.
I don't think that we, in orientation, say that, like, you shouldn't sit at other people's lunch tables, though. I'm just asking nicely.
Shit,
guys-
bro. Fuck. Is your name on this table or something? Because that'd be crazy if your name was on this table. Can you show
He
me where your
actually
name on this
points to
table
where,
is?
like, he had carved the name Duke into the table. Yeah, it's right
Wow,
here.
bro.
You
Sorry.
see, he has got you there, though. That is
Okay, that is
Fair
actually
point,
pretty
bro.
funny.
Like, I'm not trying
I'm
to
gonna
make it a
just
thing
take
or
the L on
nothing.
that and
yeah.
I'm just head deep in the stew, ignoring this blunder.
You look across the lunchroom, and Boris is just like sitting at, like, not even a table, just like sitting on the ground, like not even using utensils, just eating like grubs, like he was in the Lion King or something.
hey, Alice.
Yeah.
Is he gonna kill us?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that
I don't like that you're hesitating right now.
yeah. So that is a question for the divination classes. I am not so certain about I can tell the future about this.
We gotta take
But-
a class enough. Our roommate's gonna kill us. This is bullshit.
I mean, he has not been eating any of the students so far. But I mean, you are asking for the future, and I am not so certain. I
Has
can
he
tell you
been
the
chopping
future.
any of their legs off?
He was very adamant about that.
He made it like a whole thing.
Well, did he chop the legs off?
Nobody
No.
threatened it.
But I did hear that one part where you were like talking to him about figures of speech. So I'm just gonna hope it's one of those things.
Yeah, this is very good. Yeah. So I don't ask him to like eat words and stuff like that because then he's worried about tongues and stuff. But I think this is okay if you were not you were not going to be eaten just out of with no reason for it. Yeah.
Well,
That's comforting,
I'm
I
just
guess.
gonna keep a knife under my pillow and see what happens.
Oh,
I
that is good
feel
training.
genuinely unsafe.
Um,
Oh,
And he's gonna
super.
sit down and eat.
should we invite him? Should we invite him to sit with us?
Oh, see, he looks very comfortable. I think we are leaving him to his grubs.
Okay. You got it.
So you're Borum, right? I don't think I actually said hi. I'm very.
Hi, do you want some honey cake?
That actually sounds really good. Did they have that up at the table? I think I must have missed it.
No. My mom packed my lunch.
It looks really good.
It is
It looks
very
really
good. It has honey cakes and cheeses, and it has some sausage, and has some sweetened fruits, and they're very good. She likes to pack carrots, but I really do prefer like roasted nuts and stuff, like almonds.
Shout out to you, by the way. We're just like
I have
throwing
not
like
met your
5
mother.
carrots at a time.
But I love her already. It looks awesome.
She's really nice. I love her.
I like to imagine that like Orm's mom packed him like a year's worth of lunches.
Just a lot of fermented food.
I was initially thinking, just the day, but no, now every lunch is
Yeah, this is it.
breakfast and dinner, actual school lunch or school food, but lunch is my mama packed me.
Picking up the bowl and just drinking the broth.
So
Damien
lunch.
has the strawberry milk whiskers. Has not realized it.
Passes again without any notice, and it's time for orientation. You are brought into a large room, an auditorium, if you would. I don't know why I didn't call it that the first time. And up on the stage, ahead of you is a couple of the faculty members, journeymen in the guild, and then, excuse me, sir.
Is there a cat up there?
Yes,
Okay.
you're stepping on my performance here.
Damn, is this part of orientation?
I don't know. Can I pet it? Do
your
you think it'd be okay if I went up and pet it? Or like,
No, you should definitely not do that.
I should go up and pet it.
I swear to God. Anyway, I think you're about to talk.
So yeah, a cat folk comes up to the podium.
Definitely don't pet it.
Bro, why not though? It looks so off.
That dude's like 30.
Or
What if I ask him nicely though?
actually, let me correct that. It's not a cat folk, but an actual cat that comes up.
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, you
Hello.
sure can't pet it?
Welcome to your first day at the academy.
Stop spissing.
My name is Mr. Wiggles.
No. That cat just talked.
I am the master of the academy and master rank of the guild. For the next 6 years or so, I will be responsible for your health and safety as you go through your apprenticeship. As you may know, in 2 years, you will be judged as to whether you'll continue as an adventurer or return to your village with a new skill. This is the way that the guild has operated for the last millennium.
How long's a millennium?
Like at least 10.
It's 1,000 years, young man.
Yo, you could hear me?
I am a cat. I have very good hearing. He stops and he like kind of licks his paw and then rubs his whiskers. Over the next few days, you will choose your first round of classes and choose what training you will get before your final assessment in 2 years. Some of these classes, should you move on to become an adventurer, will be foundational towards that. Is there any questions so far besides what a millennium
Please
is?
don't. Please.
Yes, young man, what's your name?
He's gonna stand up.
No,
I'm
no,
Damien
no.
Seastrike.
It's like,
you know,
pretending like I don't know you.
What's the
yes.
policy on petting? Are you down with it? Are you not down with it?
Perhaps you should have asked your mother before you left your village.
Oh no! Dude.
Ask her what? I'm
What
just trying to check
happened?
what your boundaries are out, bro.
Well, now you know where your mother got that scar from.
No, dude. They're talking about
You my mom?
They're talking. Stop.
Bro, you knew my mom?
Damn,
I taught your mother when she was your age.
begging you.
I'm sure you have so many stories, Mr. W.
Wiggles,
But yeah,
please.
that's my question. Sure thing, Mr. W.
Wiggles,
Anything for you, man.
please.
Thank
Sorry,
you,
Uncle
Mr. Thank you, Mr. Wiggles. Sorry,
Yo, you know why they call him Mr. W? Because he only takes the dubs,
dude.
man.
Shut the heck up.
Is your brother gonna get detention? I've only been here a day.
You are definitely Gilda's son.
I said we should try to like make people know who we are on the first date. This is not what I meant.
Dude, I think everyone thinks I'm pretty sick right now.
I think we're freaking losers, dude.
Losers?
They know about our mom's body. They know she has
Okay, when you phrase it like that, I get a little uncomfortable, and we're just gonna take a step back,
yeah.
big guy.
Yeah, dude, it's freaking weird. But also, it's like kind of on him.
Yeah, bro.
I've never seen a crisis evolve, right? I mean, this is just amazing.
Just
Yo, evolve? Yeah, I'm always like evolving. I'm always getting like better.
can you stop flirting?
A paw reaches out, and suddenly Damien can't talk.
And
Oh, this is great.
I look directly at Mr. Wiggles and I'm just like,
Besides, young Mr. Sea Strike, does anyone else have any questions before I continue? Points and the Pago or the you can talk again. Yes, Damien.
Is there like a blitz goal team?
And what?
breathe out of your nose.
A blitz goal team, like blitz goal.
What is that?
What sports do y'all play?
I master the forces of creation.
Very sick, Mr. W, but doesn't answer my question.
And sometimes bat a ball around my office.
Do y'all have like team sports or like?
Yeah.
Because you're talking about school. Yo, school is whatever, but like I'm here for like the extracurriculars, you know.
We were hoping we could like maybe like create some competition up in here. You know?
You will face much competition in here.
But like sports wise,
You never heard
Yes,
of like
we have a sports team.
what's it about?
It is football.
What? So like you run around like kicking a ball
Yeah,
Yes.
on the field?
you only
Yeah.
use
Kick
your
it.
foot.
You only use your feet, right?
Or your head. You are not allowed to use your hands.
I mean,
What is
like,
this blitz goal you speak of?
So basically, it's about scoring a bunch of points. Our mom was like
As
first kicker
most
back
scores are.
then. You get it.
But it's about making sure that the other team doesn't go Nova before you are able to score 3 points, because if they do that, then they automatically win. But like normally,
But you
it's
can
like
counter
game.
the Nova. You can counter the Nova
Yes.
if you get enough. If you get into the special mode and get the swords,
So like
and
we
then
don't.
when you're dealing with the swords, then that's a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, so like not to bog you down with like all the rules and stuff, but basically it's a test of strength, endurance, elasticity,
Riddles.
riddles, and general like artisanal baking. It's all of those things combined. It's a multi-stage event, but the majority of the sport takes place on the field called the blitz pitch, where it's a team of 7 on 9.
Like 7 on 9 though. Like there's like it's
Yeah,
a lot of
you have to
verticality.
you have to form a pyramid, and then there's other team of 7 on 9, and you have to use.
But like we'll play football or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fine. It's
but-
fine. Like we'll just do whatever you have. But like it's super rad. You gotta check it out sometime.
No, one may expect that we would have some sort of strange game that would not be played anywhere else, but here it's just the most popular game in the remaining world.
Cool.
Well, I mean, your shins are like pretty strong, so like it seems like it'll work out.
Yo, I'm just like mom. I'm made to be a first kicker.
Dude, it's crazy that no one has any questions. Like none of us know anything.
I think that's the problem. We don't know enough to ask the questions.
You're totally right. Let's see. Borum, what you don't got anything?
I had my lunch.
Oh, didn't you want to know where like a mailroom was?
Yes.
The mailroom?
How are all of you just like sitting here quietly? You all just have the answers? I mean, like a room of like hundreds of people.
Bro, chill.
The mailroom can be found on level 7.
I'm not gonna remember any of this.
He like reaches out and like you realize his paws are also like hands. And like essentially a PowerPoint illusion shows up on the stage. And it's like level 1 is administration, level 2, 3, 4 are dorms, level 5 is the auditorium and cafeteria, level 6 are classrooms, level 7 is the mailroom and the gym.
Very cool.
Can I get a printout of that?
Yes, Miss Fairlich.
Farleish.
Farliche.
Farleish.
Farlai.
Farleish. Life.
Fairleash.
How old are you?
Very.
Why can you talk? Have you always been a cat? If not, how did you get to be like that?
I can talk because I'm very special. I have always been a cat. Cats are very special. All cats can
I
talk. We
understand that,
just
but there's
choose
got to
not
be
to.
there's got to be more to it than that. There's got to be more to it than that.
I don't
There
know.
has to be.
Sometimes the cat's just
Are you in charge here, Miss Fairlich?
Not at the moment.
Oh, ambitious are you?
I mean, would I be here otherwise?
Well, some people come here to help their fellow man.
I mean, can't you do both at the same time? Can't one's ambitions to be to help people? It's still an ambition in the same.
Well, yes. You've uncovered the matter of it, haven't you? You are all selected for your ability to do great things, or to be teachable, but also because you had a desire to help your fellow man. Or elf. We use the term man very widely here.
Person.
Well,
I was always taught to say person. Bro.
I suppose you could say person, but
We're like bros. I call
It
everyone.
is a gender neutral term.
it is a general term, but I meant more like the mankind or races of man and not a male human.
Okay, but like, where most of us are like 10, and not all of us are going to get that nuance.
Right,
I
it
get
seems
it,
like a
but,
lot
like-
of this conversation is very nuanced for children your age. Were you extra prepared?
My parents have told me I'm quite precocious.
What does precocious mean?
One can see.
Is it like precious?
Maybe it's another one of those positions like prefect.
Oh. Wait, how did she already become precocious then? That's
You'll have to ask.
shit.
Is there something
Anyway.
you'd like to share with the arrangement, with the greater group there, young Master Sea Strikes?
Yo, all good, Mr. W.
Wiggles.
Sure thing, Dubs.
Stop. He's like a million. Show some respect.
Yo, Do nothing but respect. I've
He's
called him
like
bro
he's
0
screaming
times.
now. Do you
I've
hear
called
that?
him bro 0 times. I've done nothing but call him Mister. Okay, this is respect, bro.
He's probably like a doctor or something.
I am a wizard.
Yo, whatever floats your boat. I
We don't even
respect
know
it.
what that is.
In time, you will learn the forces that float boats. If that is what you should choose to study while you are here.
Pretty sure it's called water, but okay. Yeah.
This free stone.
Water those.
So I have a question.
Yes. Please be more intelligent than your brother.
Yes. So it seems like we're asking you a lot of questions and we don't really know what to ask. So maybe, I don't know, it might help us more if you just tell us all the stuff you think that we should know.
I paused for questions, and we have been stuck here for half an hour now.
Dude.
Yo, he asked the questions. People ask.
Oh,
I fulfill the demands.
Okay. Well,
Every
please,
year I schedule this orientation for more time, and it is still never enough.
please continue.
Can we
Mr.
continue, please?
Yes, Mr. Wiggles. Thank you. Please. Sorry.
As I was saying, your first 2 years here will be learning a skill. If you are selected to move on to adventurer, that skill will be related to what it is. You will take pre-adventuring classes. In your end of your second year, you will be tested. Should you be selected, you will go on to adventurer training, which will last the next 4 to 6 years. At the end of which, you will be given a chance to do a field test of 6 months, 1/2 of a standard year. Should you pass that testing, you will then be assigned to a village. At that time, you will take your vows and join the guild itself. You will then give us 2 years of service and 4,000 gold pieces. That will move you from an apprentice to a journeyman and satisfy your bond to the guild. At that point, you may choose to remain where you are stationed, take a wife or a husband or a mate that you may choose, have a family, start a business, or you may continue to work with the guild and move up as I did. And as your instructors have, there are many opportunities in the guild that we will cover as you age. Do not worry about them today, Mr. Seastrike. What other questions may you have for us? Yes, Mr. Seastrike.
So like, I was distracted. Can you repeat that?
Swear to God. He's joking. He's joking. Don't, please. Don't. I'm so sorry. I do have a question, though. I do have a real
Hold on,
question.
let me answer your brother's question. As I said, you will spend the next 2 years being given a skill. At the end of that time, you will be selected or return to your village. You will then enter 4 to 6 years of adventurer training if you are selected, at the end of which you will go on a 6-month apprenticeship in the field. At the end of that 6-month apprenticeship, you will be given the opportunity to swear a bond to the guild. We will ask you for 2 years of service and 4,000 gold pieces to retrain your training. At the end of which you may choose to remain where you're at. You will have satisfied your debt to the guild. So you may return here and work your way up, become a journeyman. Perhaps you will become a teacher here at the academy or be a mentor to the apprentices in the circuit, or many options will be available to you that we will cover later in your training, Mr. Seastrike. Do not ask me about this now. Did that catch your attention this time?
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Seastrike. It seems as though only the Seastrikes are here today.
I'm sorry, we just really don't know anything. Our parents didn't tell us anything. I feel like they could have told us that a cat was the headmaster, but
I wasn't the headmaster then. I was simply an instructor.
oh, okay. Anyway, so a lot of what you said sounds like super dangerous. Are we supposed to like fight?
Yes. If you become an adventurer, did you not have your own adventurers in your village?
Yeah, but they were all like old. They weren't 10 like us. Well, I'm
Well,
11 actually. I'm
you
11 and
won't
a half.
be. We're not sending you into the field next year, though you are certainly the right size for it.
Stop. Everyone keeps commenting on my body. Okay, well then the last question was like, what are we supposed to do right now?
After this, you will return to your rooms. Tomorrow, you will choose your first round of classes with a counselor.
Have you ever seen a cat snap before?
It's quite unsettling, actually.
That was wild.
I didn't know cats could. Well, he's probably the exception.
I didn't know they
because
could
Seeing a
talk.
cat
It's like-
moves like that feels wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like he's got like cat paws, but then he can like stretch them out into fingers. It's really the most unsettling
Why
thing you've ever
are
seen
they?
in your
They're
life.
so
This is the
long.
most
So, like,
traumatic thing that's ever happened to me.
Stringy. And then he like
I'm traumatized now.
Then, from that, as I said, you will go through training for your first year. Yes, Miss Kratzkin. Seems as though you should know all of this already.
Yes, and I certainly do have Eagles, but I am asking a question on behalf of all of the new the students here. I am sensing a bit of anxiety. Perhaps you
As
could
well there should
say
be.
some. Yeah, no, certainly. But I am hoping that you can talk about whether they are when you talk about the battles and the fights that students have to do. Will there be many surprises? Because I think a lot of the students are thinking. I am thinking that they are think that everything is going to be a challenge or an exercise or a test. And can you confirm or deny that everything that the tests will be sort of structured or so not come upon them in the middle of the night?
The test will be structured, you're correct. And as part of that structure, they will come when you never expect it.
Is this a question asking test?
Everything is a test and nothing is a test. You must be prepared at all times for nothing to happen.
That's deep. Bro, chill. Hey, what did mom and dad teach us? Name me something you can smell.
You.
All right. Name me something you can taste. And please change your answer.
I frog you on the arm. Got you, dude.
I'm trying to ground you, bro. Chill.
No, thanks.
It is very simple. There's no penalty for failure except that you do not continue on. Most of you will not go on to become adventurers.
No, stop.
This is the way it has been for. Yes, Mr. Sea Strike.
So, you said there was no penalties, and then immediately described a penalty.
That's actually a fair question.
So, like, what's up? Should I be constantly worried?
You can't
Yes.
just ask what's up.
You should be
Okay.
constantly worried about how unworried you are.
Follow-up cue.
That's deep.
Follow-up cue about being constantly worried. Multiple times today, I've been threatened to have my legs chopped off. And you just said we should constantly be worried. That makes me think that that's actually going to happen. So, is there somebody is there like a counselor or like somebody I could like talk to? Like, if we have problems, who do we talk to?
Your prefect will help you should you have any problems this first year.
Oh, no. Okay.
That
Thank
is
you.
why they were assigned.
What do you mean, no?
All right. Because Boris is the prefect, dude. He's the one that threatened to chop off my legs.
This feels
Are
like
you
an
certain he
institution.
threatened to chop off your legs?
No. It was a secret.
That would be quite unusual.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
This feels like an institutionalized setup that's primed for abuse.
I feel like we're being pranked.
Boris is the most gentle person we have here.
He's the most gentle.
He said his name.
We have decided to keep him here. And he looks around to make sure Boris is out of the room. Because we did not think he could survive in Bugbear Society should we return him.
Oh, and you still made him our prefect.
He is very smart in his own way.
Did our mom did you just not like her or something?
I feel like we're being bullied.
I feel like I'm being bullied by an adult. I'm
You're being
10.
bullied by a cat.
I'm 10.
That's worse. I'm 11.
I'm
And
a
half.
child.
You are a child, and that is why you are being treated like a child and given a grown-up to watch over you.
It is insane.
He
And
is
No one else is
younger than
asking
me.
questions. There is
In
a
many
room full of people.
societies, 11 is considered an adult. None
All
of
right,
those
we're not going
societies
to
are
ask any
currently.
questions about what.
Yeah, I guess
legal
we have
framework
no
derives from
basis
that.
of which to question that.
No society in which that is the case has survived to modern times, but
I think I'm good with the questions. Thanks,
Bar-
Mr. W.
Yo, Borum, you got anything else?
No.
Cool.
my door is always open, but it is very close to the ground, so you must be very small to reach my office.
Yeah. Finally,
Perhaps
I
you,
get to that.
Mr. Miro, would be able to, but I don't think that either of the Mr. Sea Strikes would be able to.
This
I'm
seems like
sure you appreciate that.
Dude,
Something I'm very
It means
glad
we
of.
can't get sent to the principal. If we can't get in the door, we can't get in trouble.
Oh, I could come to you.
Oh, fuck, he heard me. I keep forgetting he can hear everything.
I am a cat.
Thank you,
This
Mr.
feels
the
like-
Cat.
kind of weird and not super safe that teachers can understand literally everything we say.
Did you not think as you came to the school the teachers would speak common?
No, it's like
No.
we're like being like surveilled and stuff, you know?
Yeah, bro. You're trying
It
to
is
hold
for
us
your
down.
own safety.
Oh, wow. Okay, for your own safety.
We're just not used to being like surveilled and stuff, you know?
Do any of you have elder siblings?
Yo,
Yeah.
my big man over here.
Would you like to think of what would happen to a 13-year-old who controls the forces of reality itself?
That sounds hilarious.
Probably would like do some magic or something.
Yes, would you like to breathe from your gills as he turns you into a goldfish? That would be
No.
a very talented 13-year-old, but it happens!
I would not like that, actually.
I'm not going to sign up for that class for sure.
It sounds kind of fishy.
That is why it is
Nice
important
one,
that we
Granny.
keep eye on you at all times. We have invested a lot of gold and effort into bringing you here, and we'll invest more through your training. The guild will get its use from you, but only if we keep you alive until then. So don't worry about your safety,
You're a real party pooper.
or if something bad happens, Miss Kraskin will have more medium for her restrooms.
It means you will die.
Oh.
No, I get that. It's just I don't know how to feel about this guy.
It's a cat.
Well, he's still a person.
Not a guy.
Well, he's male. So he's a guy.
I have not checked.
Is he wearing pants?
No. He's wearing a wizard's hat that's as large as he is, and a star, like a cloak with like a blue cloak with like yellow, like 5-pointed stars on it. The most like cliched wizard outfit possible.
All right. Well, I think I'm done with questions, Mr. Doves. So unless you have more stuff to tell us, I think it's time for us to go check out the football field or something. I don't know. But
This is okay. It's the usual not.
I feel like the orientation has like a specific like order they go in.
So you guys come out of orientation and head back down to level 3 where you live. And as you pass through the common room, one last possibly time, you see Synthalia waiting for you.
What?
Say that again.
Synthalia, the rat folk
This.
from Alice's village. There's something different about her though this time.
Alice, what's got you down?
She has a crazy look in her eyes and a piece of paper.
What do you want?
Or a
Is it?
piece of parchment, I guess.
Yeah, so half the day and you are here and you are always so loud and what? Why? Why are you here? Why?
You have! Your first year is very mean. And I'm very important and special.
that is what important special people tend to say.
Facts.
Yeah. So there is no room for the whisker game here. This is not.
No, but I thought learning baking would be enough, but it's not. She showed me today that I learned to learn something more, something better. So I went to the library and I found the scroll. And I'm going to do magic. And that's going to win me the whisker game when I get home.
What the fuck's a whisker game, Alice?
Okay.
What's happened?
Okay, so this is not just the magic that's going to win the whisker game, and you cannot just. What are you going to do with this? What spell is this?
The spell is one that's going to make me the winner of everything because it's called Animate Objects.
Yo, homie,
And
put the scroll down.
I'm going to take over everyone's work with my masterful objects that I have taken on control of myself.
Yo,
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
you're
Keep
clearly very important and special, bro. So I'm just gonna ask you to keep being important and special
So-
and just put the scroll down.
No,
Don't you want to save it for later, for when the Whisker Games actually happen?
whisker games happen all the time. That whisker games are
Yeah, they happen all the
Whisker
time.
games-
This is a long story. We shall talk about the whisker game later. No, this is
No,
not.
tell them now!
No, don't tell now. Okay,
Tell
so
them
this
why
is very.
it's important that I win, so they
You're
know.
upset. You're upset with me, and you're the one who keeps coming to us and causing problems. So
I
like,
didn't cause it.
I don't
there
really
was no
know.
problems. There was no problems until you came here. There was no problems until you got into my face, and there was no problems until you made me realize that
Maybe
being a
the
baker wasn't
problem-
enough. Being a baker wasn't
maybe-
enough, but I thought it was going to be enough, but it wasn't. It wasn't going to be enough. So now I have to do
Maybe
magic. Now I
you're
have
the
to learn magic.
problem.
Maybe I
you're
am the problem. Maybe your problem is that I don't know enough, and the problem is I'm not good enough. And the problem isn't that my family's counting on me so much, and now I just learned that I'm not good enough when I come back. So I need to be better than I am, or else they're going to lose. They're going to lose the whisker game. The whisker game is the most important thing in the universe. So I need to learn magic. So this scroll's going to teach me this. And if I could learn how to use this scroll, if I can make magic happen, then I can make all the cleaning in the village and everything happen by itself.
Yo, I'll teach you magic,
Do you know
You're
magic?
just a first year. You don't know magic.
bro. I know
Dam-
magic.
Damien's freaking the best
No.
at magic.
I'm the best at magic.
He's the best magic
I
user
can teach
ever.
magic in 5 seconds. I can teach you all the magic actually, and everyone will I bet you're even better than me as long as I teach you. I bet you'll be better than me in 10 seconds.
Yeah, he reads scrolls in his sleep and stuff.
I can show you. Just give me the scroll and I'll show you.
Okay.
Let's have our first roll of the game. Give me a bluff check.
Yes.
So,
All right.
Alice, we
my
seem to have walked into a whole thing.
Yeah,
What is
and
going
you
on?
seem to be taking very good command of it in a way that it will be very dangerous.
What's a whisker game?
This is a
Fuck.
conversation.
12. At a
12.
+7 too. That's rolled a 5.
You don't know anything about magic. 10 years, you're just a first year. You don't. You haven't learned anything. You don't even know like a skill. You can't even bake.
Let him prove it.
Yo, I'm the. You just insulted my baking skills. That's like 80% of my blitzball strategy. Yo, I can bake.
Every team has to have a
I
star
bet I can
baker.
bake better than you. Yeah, Verity's right. You know what? I bake better than you. You ain't anything.
He's
I don't need to be a baker now. I'm going to be a magic user.
He's won Star Baker 3 times. How many times have you won Star Magic User? Probably 0.
I don't think that's helping. I don't think that's helping.
Borum, I respect that you want to help this right now, but she attacked me in a very personal way.
Yeah, don't come after the baking.
Don't come after the Golden Boys, okay? Don't come after us, okay?
Yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just copying him.
Yo,
'Cause it seems to get results.
So, Synthalia, I am thinking this is good. It's just magic is cool. There's nothing wrong with the magic, but I'm worried that if you use the magic, then if you don't know what you are doing with the magic, then it can be bad for. I have my own opinions about the Visca game, and I am working on them through my head. But I am thinking you are not to use the magic, because then, what if, say, all of the nails fly out of your roof of your family house, and then the roof collapses, and then you no longer have the big house.
That's why I have the scroll. It'll help me make sure that I do the spell right. She pulls it open and starts to read it.
Oh, so this is a very bad idea. Scheiße.
can I try and run and tackle her?
If you know so much about that scroll, name 5 objects.
And
Can I
she's
like,
already
try-
in the middle of casting the spell. And like halfway through, you can tell, even though you don't know anything about magic, that like she has not done well with this. But it is too late. The spell has taken over.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Damien's like mid-run, then what was
Yeah,
Like-
this is bad news, bugbears.
You like she's facing you, so you're seeing the back of the scroll, and you can see the words like burning into the parchment as it goes through. And like even though she's trying to stop, like the word scroll is taken over and it's forcing the words out of her mouth.
Okay.
And then as she gets to an end with like a scream, she collapses to the ground. And all around you, the furniture in the common room starts moving on its own.
All right. Upper instinct. I'm gonna say, if you have weapons, this is time for the weapons.
Where do we get
All right.
those?
And
Dude, that dresser's looking at me weird.
so,
These are my clothes. You don't get them, dresser. Stay away.
no, it's like couches, or it's not. It's like chairs and tables, and they're moving like animalistically.
Piss off chair.
Oh shit, that's Duke's table.
No, this is in the common room, not the lunchroom. Those are much tougher tables.
Oh shit, Duke seems to have etched his name into multiple tables.
Alice, you're right.
I think he's
There
got a
is
big
weapons in
table
all the
thing.
common rooms just for this thing.
Tables.
All right. Okay.
You guys are able to run across the room and grab a weapon of your choice from the weapons locker. As we stop for the evening, we will roll initiative next week as we pick up our first fight of the game.
Oh no.
Gotta
Like everything in the kitchen sink.
reverse Beauty and the Beast this shit.
She really should have let me help her. Like I could have helped her. Like, I would have pointed out that the pronunciation is with a long A and not a short A.
We got a Wingardium Leviosa situation.
Dude, I picked her.
All right. God damn it, no.
No.
We were
She
doing
got
so well.
bullied by
If it was Magic Missile, then yes. But it's
I'm just
animate
saying.
objects.
It's the fucking Sorcerer's Apprentice from Disney, man. God
Yeah,
damn, why is it gotta be so
it's
dark?
Yeah,
I'm just
come
saying.
on.
That's
come on.
not good.
Definitely
I'm
not.
editing that out of the replay.
Yeah, it was,
Leave in-
Correct immediately.
Leave in the reaction of everyone yelling at him. No.
God
Just
damn.
like censor it and then have leave in all of us yelling.
It's a special Easter egg for the live viewers.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Anyways.
thank you everyone
Tune
in the
Sunday.
chat for joining our first episode. Please, whatever the Twitch equivalent is, like and subscribe. Do all that engagement stuff. Make us tons of money.
Say hi.
And thanks all you guys for coming tonight and being part of this adventure with me. We'll do this again in a week.
Sweet.
Ciao, all.
Good
Bye,
night.
gang.